Guys, welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate your presence so much. If this is your first time watching, you know what's up. Just subscribe and share your thoughts in the comment section and turn the notification bell on. But of course, if you're one of us, you've already subscribed. Thank you so much for that. So, guys, let's get to the video so that we don't get to 1 hour. No one got time for that. So, guys, a lot is going on at the moment, and very surprising, very interesting. Not surprising, but interesting because, of course, Mura Sensei and Madam P are full of BS. And we are going to talk about that. So let's start with Rocio, because Rocio apparently has a problem with the, Island Girl. I'm sorry, guys, Island Girl, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you and I appreciate your presence. So, Junaid, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. So, guys, apparently Rocio has a problem with Marwa's commitment, not even commitment, but the way Mura is interested in pimping, like making the house look more beautiful. Because Marwa was talking, there was a point where he was talking about adding some rails at the entrance to make it more beautiful, more secure. And guess what Rocio said? No, you don't have to do that. You're doing all these things as if you're doing all these things as if you have unlimited budget, like you have unlimited money. And Mura Senso said that he's receiving a lot of money. And of course, after he mentioned the figure that you can see on the title, I was like, yeah, Mura is high on donors funds out here because, hey, guys, people work hard. Some people just come out here and do whatever they want to do and be collecting millions. I don't know. Of course, we'll be talking about that because I'm so interested. It's a big house, but I'm like, 10 million, really? That's a lot. According to me, I don't think that house has consumed that amount. And of course, it's so evident that Marwa has a lot of cash flow, a lot, a lot of money, because in today's video, he was giving out money. Oh, you want some school fees? I'll take from Brian's construction money and take you to school. It's a, it's a beautiful thing, right? But I'm like, this is Brian's and the grandmother's money. It's not your money. Anyway, Junaid, thank you so much. I see you. Asha Ash, thank you for tuning in. Uh-huh. Vanessa, thank you. And of course, if you're watching, you're so free to come to the live chat section. Let us know what you think. Of course, as I always say, you don't have to agree with anyone. Just, be respectful so that we can accommodate your opinion. It makes sense. It makes sense, right? Because if you become toxic, we become toxic sometimes, or we block some comments because you cannot insult my people. But of course, I know if you're watching, you'll not do what I'm saying out here. That is not his money, but Mura is out here managing the donations. You'd think that those are the money that is paid by YouTube. Let's get into it, because for the first time, I'm like, Rocio, what is your problem? If Marwa wants to do the rails, and the money is there, why is it a bother to you? Madam P, why is it a bother to you?
Very nice.
I'm planning to put a grill here.
Okay.
This is a grill. And I was thinking maybe then this.
Guys, let me add the volume because I want it to be super, super audible. Audible.
Very nice.
I'm planning to put a grill here.
Okay.
This is a grill. And I was thinking maybe then this grill for decoration with glass.
You are. I like it, but you're really working as money is unlimited here. Like every day, there's something new to add and a new
Because people are
idea.
really
I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but since the construction plan came out, Rocio has been complaining, oh, Marwa, that is so big. Even in America, you'll not find these big homes. I also don't agree with the size of the home, but of course, if the people that donated are going for that size, well and good. But for Rocio, it's coming from that place of who are you to be having oh sorry. But according to Rocio, the way I see it, it's like, who are you to be living in such a home? I don't even come from this background. Eh? When I was in Argentina, I don't live in such a big home. I think that Rocio's jealousy comes from there. So Rocio has been having a problem with the size of the home, with the facilities inside that brand's home. I've been even mentioning some of them, but in this case, Rocio was like, no, you cannot be adding the windows, the glasses, the rails, additional, maybe beautification, maybe for safety. And Marwa said this, there's money. I'm collecting a lot of money. Guys, I know you're watching and you're like, Neo, what's funny about that? It's funny because Mura Sense always comes out here complaining that, oh, I don't have the money. Guys, you need to donate because I don't want my pockets to be dry, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, Mura Sense, so you've just told Rocio that you're collecting a lot of money. What do you mean? She probably wants the money that remains to fund the birthday, because the last time I was that she wants to celebrate the birthday. But people in, I don't know if she meant the village in Kenya or Africa, because of course, you know, she has this problem. Hmm? She has a problem of generalizing. But I'm like, Rocio, can you shut up? Because first of all, people in that village celebrate their birthdays. You should have come out here and tell people that Marwa does not celebrate me. As a Muzungu, I'm very special and you should be out here celebrating my birthday. You should have been very specific, Rocio. But for you to come out here and claim that, you know, guys, here people don't celebrate, please. Please. So probably she wants, you know, the cut that Marwa has been taking from that construction. And of course, you cannot come for me and you're like, Neo, how did you know? If you didn't watch my pre-recorded video that I just uploaded, maybe 10 minutes ago, Mura Senso came out here and said that I took from the construction donations and did his personal things out here. And he didn't even have the decency to tell people how much he took from that kitty. And of course, we didn't expect much from him. I learned, God, you said that he wants, Rocio wants the donations, the remaining, the leftover, to be, you know, to be for her in the family. Josephine, thank you so much for tuning in. You're greeting us. Kindly like up the live stream, guys. I'll really appreciate if you do so, because we are 28. I don't know how many likes so far, because by liking, people will get to know that we are out here. We are out here streaming and they get to join us. And of course, you know, that will be fun. On top of that, it will be fun for me, you know. So this is what Mura Senso, after Rocio told him that no, it's interesting that you also want to do some extra things in that construction when you don't have the luxury of money. But Mura was like, no. Do you know my pocket at the moment?
But they are really, money's coming at the same time.
And also I really want to appreciate you guys.
Let's repeat there. Money is coming. Guys, is money coming in your life? Maybe you need to come out here with charity, quote unquote, charity work out here.
Supporting
But
us.
they are really, money's coming.
No, Rocio, slowly.
Really working as money is unlimited here. Like every day there's something new to add and a new
Because
idea.
people are really supporting
but
us.
they are really, money's coming at the same time.
And also
yeah, money is coming, guys. Money is coming, and of course you're watching and you're like, how many? How much? He mentioned millions, and money is coming, and it's interesting to see Marwa complaining that sometimes he just wakes up and comes out here telling people that, guys, guys, please donate. I think there was a point that he even said that I need to call Aarondante because he might donate 1,000 USD. Aarondante, oh my God. Can you imagine your money being managed by another man? Because Mura Senso dictates how much people should be donating. Can you imagine you're seated in the US? I don't know people's pockets, but for someone in Africa to be like, maybe I should call this one to donate to donate 1,000 USD. Mura Senso, you think people collect money on the road? But probably, who knows? Who knows? Maybe the donors do, because for Mura to be so entitled, it must be coming from somewhere. Marwa made a video of his villa saying it cost 10 million. Oh my God, Mura Senso, do you even know? Do you even know the cost of your villa? He does not know, because the last time I saw, I think it was Miss Trudy. Miss Trudy was asking Mura Senso, how much did you spend? And Mura was like, I don't know. Because people were donating from all corners. You know, Octoberize, thank you so much for tuning in. You said that the price is exaggerated. I built a better, beautiful house for my grandma for 5 million with standard finishes. I used bush tone. Just a minute. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. So, Octoberist, you were saying that you built a better home than that one, and 10 million is a lot. I also agree. I'm like, 10 million, really? And of course, you can see that, guys, I'm breathing because I was running. Let me catch a breath. So, guys, because of course you can see that house is substandard, below average, and Mura is like, I've spent 10 million. 10 million. Any Kenyan in the building? 10 million, 10 million. Maybe you can let us know what you think about that, because considering that Marwa used those kind of blocks, what do we call the ones that you make it, not the bush tone, the way October is said. Of course, that is expected of Mura Senso to come out here and exaggerate. Mura be doing too much out here. Thank you so much, Octoberize, for tuning in. Island Girl, you said that in the bushes, the tents. Thank you for showing up. At least you're greeting us. Thembi, thank you so much. Good afternoon to you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Same to Junior. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Marwa made a video. Marwa be making some statements out here he's not even aware of.
Really want to appreciate you guys, because without you supporting, I'm telling you, my job is to do the job that people have believed in me and send the money to do.
Yeah.
So you cannot even contribute your own money. You want people to send. And the money is coming. If you're tuning in, Mura Senso just said that money is coming.
Money is coming at the same time.
And also I really
Rocio does not know this game. Of course, you can see Rocio wanted to talk a lot. Rocio is still bragging about things here and there, but Mura has been out here for so long. And Mura is like, no, you cannot say that for so long. Let's appreciate them. Let them continue donating. And for us, it's about taking a cut and doing whatever we can do out here. So that was it about money coming, and Rocio was like, no. Rocio wants to take, maybe if people have donated 10 million, probably they've taken around 3.5. And that is what Rocio is for, because she's like, no, Marwa, every day you're coming out here and you're like, I want to do this, I want to do this. Stop it. You forget that people are donating. You think they'll be donating every single day. And Mura is like, stop, go slow. Money is coming. A lot of money. Guys, I hope you've liked the live stream. I'll really appreciate. Young, thank you so much. I see you. I really appreciate you for tuning in and joining the live chat section. And of course, as I said, you can always give your reaction in the live chat section. Feel free to. So, guys, let's move to Rocio, because I don't know the beef. I don't know what they were fighting about together with Mura Senso, because there was a point that Marwa told Rocio to shut your mouth, because you talk a lot. And there is no action. Even went ahead to challenge Rocio. I challenge you to at least do that. For the first time, Rocio, work on something. And of course, Rocio had to cover it up. Rocio cannot come out here and show people that Mura is so done with the BS. But I understand that Rocio is just out here. There is something about Rocio. Rocio comes out here. Rocio was suggesting that they should have a compost system, making the organic fertilizer in their property. And Mura was not having it. Mura was like, Rocio, you suggest, you say a lot of things, but putting it to practice is a problem. And Rocio was not happy about it, but because it was a video, probably she was not intending to edit that video. She had to play it cool. And I think Mura was like, did you not hear me? I challenge you. Tomorrow, wake up and do what you're trying to tell people. Let me play that part because it was so funny for me.
Even in my home, I don't have.
If they want to throw watermelon, we should
building better standards.
You know what we should do in the house? Like, for example, when you mention if they want to throw watermelon, we should learn how to create compost, because watermelon can be a fertilizer.
Did you see Marwa's hands? Let me show Marwa's reaction. Probably they were fighting before this scene because Marwa was not having it.
We should learn how to create compost, because watermelon
Did you see how Marwa was throwing some hands here and there? Like, oh my God, here we go again. Talking, suggestions, yapping here and there, but has nothing to show for what she comes out here on the internet to tell people. We should, we should take care of our baby, but Anastasia is taking care of your baby. Are you not even embarrassed?
We should learn how
Marwa was so keen, but after he heard what Rocio was saying, look at the hands.
Create compost, because watermelon.
Mura saying so, you're Muzungu. Mura is so done with the Muzungu. Rocio, with your Muzungu, okay, let's let me not do too much out there. Semper, thank you so much for tuning in. You said that you were doing some Googling here and there. He says it's believable. The entire family is liars all over. I agree. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Free your mind. You say that Rocio is not doing Western Union runs for free. If you didn't watch a video that I uploaded yesterday, maybe you want to go and check it out, because Rocio was sent 700 USD, but brought 500 USD to Mura Senso. Can you imagine? You're taking a third of what people are donating. That is being greedy. That is too much. That is too much. Junior, I see you. October Rice. Mura is clueless about construction.
Can be a fertilizer for the plants, for the vegetables.
So it's one thing to say and there's one thing to do.
Yeah.
Rosia, did you understand what Mura Senso just told you right there? It's one thing to come out here. We need to do this and that.
Are told to do, they feel like you're pushing them.
No, but that's
Mura, can you talk to Rocio directly? So when you tell Rocio to do something, she feels like you're pushing them. What do you mean?
It's one thing to do.
Oh my God, the noise. I'm sorry. I was waiting. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I was waiting for the noise to subside. Guys, I hope you've liked the live stream. I'll really appreciate.
When people are told to do, they feel like you're pushing them.
No, but that's
Rocio, so it's not only the reactors saying that you're lazy, even your unofficial husband is out here telling the world that you talk a lot, but you don't put anything to work. Lazy parasite. And you come out here calling us parasites. And your unofficial husband is calling you lazy.
It's one thing to say and there's one thing to do. When people are told to do, they feel like you're pushing them.
No, but that's also it's not so easy. You need to learn the process. You need to learn to separate all the organics with all the things that are actually waste, and then learn how to do a compost.
Rocio, why are you telling all this nonsense? People know. People know how to create the organic manure. And of course, if you were to do it, you can do it. Learn it. Mura Sensor left the chat. You can see him walking away. Madam P.
That can turn into soil like this, and then you can use in the plants,
Yes.
Food is meant to.
Rocio, you cannot tell me nothing about anything. Let me see. Let me play about the point where Mura was like, Rocio, how about you do it? How about you do it? And you stop yapping.
It's all about learning, and then
say, but it's hard to implement because
it's all about learning, and then also we need to teach and educate.
Let's say from tomorrow,
the people in our house.
I challenge you to start teaching people in the house.
Let's see if Rocio will be teaching people. Rocio, tell us, will you be teaching people?
It should have a process. Like, first of all, we should find a place where we would do the
oh my God, Rocio, you've been told that you're lazy. your nyash is super, super lazy. You just come out here, talk a lot of nonsense. You don't put it to actions. Eh? Take a seat and listen to what your official husband is saying. So that was it about that, guys. Mura Senso, for the first time I've seen him come for Osio on camera, because we've always said this girl comes out here whenever, all for content. Have you seen her coming out here to pretend to be washing the horses, not even giving the horses a thorough wash, just mediocre wash out here? You see the horses, they are full of bruises. They don't have the hay or any kind of food to inject, to take or something. But Rocio does not care. Rocio will come out here, camera, GoPro, Muzungu, I have horses, and that is it. So now, Rocio, when I come out here and call you lazy, it will be justified, because according to Mura, you're one. You talk a lot and you don't put it to action. You don't put it to action. Madam P, how embarrassing. When your when your Mura come out here to tell people that, when Mura Senso comes out here to tell people that you're full of BS. Guys, let's move to Mura Senso giving out money before we go to the 10 million, because the 10 million is the highlight of the video. Because, of course, as I said, I'll not be out here for so long. So I hope you liked the live stream, because I really appreciate. This is just a continuation of maybe yesterday's video, because yesterday we were talking about Marwa using the donors' money as if it was his, controlling it the way he wants to. And who knows what he does off camera, But at least he has come out here to confirm to people that he misappropriates people's funds. He comes out here, take it, sug into with grandma's money, because Mura Senso, that is stealing. You're stealing grandma's money. Whoever donated that money intended for the construction, not you, in your legal processes. So there's this guy, Mura is claiming that he knows him. The guy is going to school. I think it's high school. And Marwa was like, I'm donating 1,000 from the construction donations. Because by the time people donate, it means they are donating towards Brian and the grandma. But Marwa does whatever he wants to do with the money. And in this case, Marwa took 1,000, and I was like, did you have to make a video about it? Because, guys, 1,000 is a lot of money. It's around $8. But I'm like, Mura Senso, you do anything and everything possible so that people don't come out here to call you out for stealing Brian's money. Because in this case, he told people that, you see, I've taken 1,000 from the construction so that you people don't say that I'm the one eating. I also pay people's school fees. None of the donors told you to pay the neighbor's school fees. They gave you the money to do the construction. You're supposed to do the construction. If there will be any balance, you give it to, you ask the donors what you should do with it. But of course, you're supposed to give it to that family. But Mura is managing the donations. You'd think that, hey,
He was very like
small.
this, and now he looks
a
like
big
a big boy.
1,000
He has grown in 2 years like
So
crazy.
today he came looking for me for school fees.
Okay.
So I've decided I will also donate from grandma.
Okay.
did you hear, guys? How bizarre is that? Guys, how wild. I have decided that I'm going to donate from grandma's money. That is meant for construction. That is meant for the home construction. It's not about you donating to people. Guys, I don't understand people donating to Mura Senso giving Marwa their money so that he can do something, because he clearly does whatever he wants to do with the money. He does not care. What do you mean, guys?
Okay.
It's not me eating.
Mura Senso, wait.
Okay.
So I've decided I will also donate from grandma.
Okay.
It's not me eating. It's also being helped.
So you're confirming that you eat grandma's money? Because Mura is just there telling people that I just donated to this guy, so that you know it's not only me eating, I'm also supporting other people, taking them to school. Oh my God. Guys, that is wild for me, honestly. Why can't he just donate? Give from his own pocket. Mura Senso, you make millions of Kenyan shillings every month. Why don't you take your money? Why do you have to take from grandma's kitty?
How much have I given you? God bless you.
1,000. Rocio had to make sure that she told us how much Mura Senso donated.
There's something else you want to show me?
I think so far so good.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Mura was not having it because if you didn't watch yesterday, this is the second video, Rocio's second video, because she came to the construction site. The first one, she was giving out half of the money that was donated. She was handing over to Mura Senso, and the same day she filmed this same video. And of course, as I said yesterday, these people are fighting for the donations and fighting for content. Because Marwa straight up told Rocio that now it's enough. Go, I also want to film. Mura Senso, I thought that you not only want to kick out people like Naso, rightfully who you should, because those people are buri leakers, but I'm so shocked that you also fight for content with your unofficial baby mama.
Okay.
So far so good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Then this is it for today's tour. I hope you enjoy, and we are so looking forward to finally see the family moving in.
Guys, the thing
close
is,
from
tomorrow
London.
me, I'm finishing up all the.
Guys, I'm looking for that part. Did I note it down? Because she was like, no, Rocio, now I want to create my content. You can leave.
Sammy, we
Now
have
you
worked
want
with
to
Sammy
leave
for
the
a long
job
time.
and-
It's always bring a
I,
joke.
Rocio, I want to film my video.
Rocio, you cannot be the only one benefiting from the. But guys, have you seen how this Argentinian is super, super greedy? I thought it's only with the food, but even with the content, like Rocio, you made sure that you kicked out all the people that were filming in that compound. And now you want to overtake Mura when it comes to content. Okay, you guys do whatever you want to do, but I'm like, oh my God, just thinking about it. Rocio, you're greedy, super greedy. You're really greedy. So something else that I don't agree with Rocio, guys, there was a guy who works there. LB, oh, that is nice of you. I'm happy for you. I guess that is what you wanted. Junaid, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. Have you liked the live stream? Have you liked? I hope you have, guys. So, guys, there is something else that I didn't like about Rocio. So, there's this guy that works right there. And if you don't come from Kenya, this is the time that students are opening up. No, students are going back to school. So one of the masons told Mura Senso that today I'll be leaving early. I'll be leaving the construction so that I can take my child to school, because there's something about Kenya. If you go to high school, most of the times, it's boarding. Your children sleep at school. That is it. And Mura was like, no, stop joking, this and that. And Rocio, being a mother, Mura Senso being a father, instead of understanding the guy, they were like, oh my God, this guy is joking. And I'm like, Mura Senso, you cannot be so strict. You should even pay him maybe half a day and let him take his child to school. You guys are always paying for, paying quote unquote, of course, using brands' money. You pay for people's school fees. And I thought it comes from goodwill because you appreciate and you're for children going to school instead of, drinking alcohol in the village, and that is it. But of course, it's screaming something different when you don't want to let your mason take their child to school. For what? Mura Sensor, for what? Rosia was like, we work. The name of that guy that was asking for permission to leave work is Sammy. And Rosia was like, we've been working for so long with Sammy, and Sammy is out here telling Mura Sensor that he wants to leave early. Oh, this Sammy is joking. And I'm like, Rocio, that guy just want to take his child to school. What do you mean? Rocio, what do you mean?
Sammy, we
Now
have
you
worked
want
with
to
Sammy
leave
for
the
a long
job
time.
and-
It's always bring a
I,
joke.
Rocio, I want to film my video.
Okay.
Rocio, taking your child to school is a joke? Really? Really, Rocio? And you're laughing. What is funny?
Sammy,
Sammy is this guy on the motorbike. I don't know if you can see the face where you're watching right now. He seems desperate to leave and even explain to them that I want to take my child back to school. And Mura was like, no, you have to stop joking. Mura said, so you want people's children not to go to school so that they can continue selling their land to you?
Sammy says he wants to go home. I'm telling him to stop the jokes.
Rocio, why are you laughing? The guy is telling Mura Senso that my child is reporting back to school today and I want to take him to school. Rocio is laughing. You're choking. Sammy is choking.
Sammy, we
Now
have
you
worked
want
with
to
Sammy
leave
for
the
a long
job
time.
and-
It's always bring a
I,
joke.
Rocio, I want to film my
He's not bringing a choke. Sammy wants to take his child to school. Rocio, what do you mean Sammy is bringing a choke? We choke. Hey, October is, if people are going to Mass for vacation, I'm telling you, these people would be booking some rockets because the money that they've pocketed, I can just imagine. I agree 100% with that comment. They must have pocketed a lot of money. The next month I'll be in Himalaya, so I read that comment. Elan Girl, thank you for the reminder. Junior, you said that Rocio doesn't understand people. Sorry. Let me get rid of that on the screen. Junior, you said that Rocio doesn't understand people parenting their own child. When did we last see her with our own child? Tell her, Junior, you can say that again because I think I even talked about that yesterday. This one is a parasite out here. She cannot even take care of her own child. Imagine. You take another child who is Anastasia to take care of another child who is Maisha. Shameless human being. She'll be doing that so that she can be running around. Rocio, you're doing that so that you can be running around looking for donations where you can get a cut. Michael, you want to donate? Okay. I'll take 2/3 of what you've donated and give out the rest. Yesterday, Mura Senso told Rocio that you should get a bike, go back to the villa and bring me the entire amount. And that's why I'm like, they're not only fighting for content, they're also fighting for the donations contributed because money first. money first to these people. Thank you so much for that comment. Violet, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. You said that money is coming. How nice. How interesting. Eh? How beautiful for Muras, and so money is coming. I saw someone say that Muras and so is high with donations, because Mura is like, no, I'll do whatever I want because money is coming. Violet, thank you so much for tuning in. Antoinette, thank you so much. You said that her grandma is back in hospital, but they have not been following up that story. I'll look at it because I even saw Mura was, live. And that is so sad. I wonder what the problem could be. Can an adult be infected with measles? Because just last week, Brian had measles, and I'm like, could it be the problem? But I thought we are being vaccinated for measles. I'm not so sure, but I think any Kenyan in the building, that is what I thought. But of course, we wish her a quick recovery because she needs to go back and enjoy the home, well deserved, because of course you can see those people were really going through it. And of course, I'm so happy for them. I look at that, Antoinette. Island Girl says that I think grandma is stressing over the money that Senso refused to give her. But then I don't agree with Senso when it comes to that, because can you imagine, guys, before the donors decided to construct the home for this grandma was even suffering. Like, it was even difficult for grandma to eat. She didn't have the money to buy the food. Can you imagine? And for people like them, it's not even about the shelter. These people are even looking for basic needs. Food was even more important for grandma than these Muras fars out here. But Marwa denying the grandma some money. Hey, that thing really pissed me off. Really pissed me off, because I'm like, Marwa. Because the excuse that Marwa gave is that 3,000 is a lot of money for grandma to eat. What will grandma use this money for? If you're a Kenyan, you know, things are super, super expensive. Like, you just go for shopping, simple shopping. Like, you want to go and buy cooking oil, buy maybe a packet of flour for cooking, wheat flour, a packet of corn flour. Simple shopping, a bar of soap. No, sorry guys, a bar of soap. Guys, you'll part with 2,000. Can I even get a for what? People will say that I'm begging, and I'm like, really? Am I doing that? I think I had a receipt. Is it even here? Guys, it's so funny. Like, I was like, guys, there are some supermarkets that are so known. You need to redo the calculation. Can you imagine? It's wild. And of course, I'm like, yeah, the economy is bad. Even people are hustling out here in the worst ways. And I was like, these people must have robbed me my money. I sat down and people were laughing at me because they were like, really? You think those people have set their, what do you call, teller machines to overcharge people? And I'm like, that is impossible. I paid, I think I even remember the amount, 1,970. That's around $15. I could not believe. So for Mura Senso to claim, I'm sorry for taking you in unnecessary rant out here, but I'm just trying to put across a point that for Mura to say 5,000 Kenyan shillings or 3,000 is a lot for grandma, I was like, Mura Senso, may God punish you right there, because you cannot do this. And of course, for people that have been going through it and they want to do their first shopping, like Brand's grandma, you can imagine they must need everything from scratch. Like, it's not like they are topping up their shopping. No, Guys, it's not like they're topping up, because most of the times you buy, when it's almost over, you top it up, something new, that and that. But I felt so bad, honestly, because you could see Brian's grandma just looking at the money at Marwa's hand. I don't want to take a lot of your time, otherwise I would have pulled up that footage, because I was like, what? Marwa, you can be so heartless, senseless, and an idiot, because I'm very sure that your mom does a shopping of more than 10,000 Kenyan shillings, barely a month, every month. But for you to claim that 3,000 is a lot, and it's not like it's your money, Murasen. So these are people's money. You don't even donate nothing, nothing. You come there, create content, kick out other villagers from creating the same content, underpay people, eat grandma's money. You do not contribute nothing. Get out of here. Get out of here. October Ice, thank you. You said that hungry vampire running around policing Mura. Yeah, she's been doing that since they met. And I'm like, Rocio, are you not tired? Don't you get tired? That's some crazy work to do, honestly. You have a child that is still breastfeeding, but you cannot even take care of your child. You're running around policing your baby daddy, not even a husband. Rocio. Aphrodite, okay, you say that you have to give it to Mura. Thank you for tuning in, first of all. And you say that you have to give it to Mura. He's very smart. He could have used 25% of what was donated, and no one will know. It's a great way to make money. If integrity is not your personal values, yeah. By then, yesterday, I was like, people make it seem like scamming is a very easy thing to do. And some people claim that it's not easy, but Marwa is proving to be easy, very easy. I just go out there, look for something that will move people's emotions, and you guys are out here and you're like, Neo, we are out here. You send money and I take 75%. I change my life just like that. That is what Mura Senso is doing. So shameless of him. Thank you so much, Aphrodite, for tuning in. I think you come from South Africa. If that is what to go by the initials SA, thank you, thank you. Corinne, you said that Marwa should have built a shop, yeah, at least a business for grandma's daughter. Thank you so much for this comment, because you think Mura will ever look back when the donations dry up? He will never even care to know, is grandma okay? Does she have anything to eat? This and that. He will not care. And these are very good comments. That would have been a better step. But of course, Mura is out here to build a very big home, add it to his CV, because I just watched a small part of, I think, the premiere that is going on right now. And I was like, Mura was like, I'm an engineer, I'm a very good contractor. I think that is what he said. And I'm like, Mura Sensei, you know nothing about constructions. Uh-huh. Mura should have done that so that to manage it to be sustainable, and teach them to fish. He wants them to beg for their livelihood. He needs to be in control. I agree. Thank you, Corinne, for that comment. Aphrodite, I think 25% is underestimating how much is siphoned off. Yeah, I really believe that probably it takes 10% to the construction and eats the rest. Mura Senso can do that. 100%. Uh-huh. It's a pleasure. Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Junior, you said that I was waiting for you to come. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go to 10 million before we call it a day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, Mura Senso just said that the value of that property is 10 million. And Rocio with the poor calculations. Rocio, did you even go to school? Sorry, I'm just giving my reaction to Rocio, the context, being the context. Because yesterday, she came out here telling people that, oh, I forgot the 27,000. I'll go back and get it. And I was like, Rocio, of course you're eating that money. Stop pretending like you forgot. And today she was out here telling people that, guys, you think 10 million is a lot? Rocio said that the cost of that house in the US is like $1 million. I don't know how true that is because I've never done any construction or anything like that in the US. But according to Rocio, the worth, is it the worth? But the value of that house is 1 million USD. And I'm like, Rocio, what are you using? Are you sure that you're ingesting whatever you're using in the right form? A Kenyan would have told Rocio, you need to dry up that thing that you're using because for sure it cannot be $1 million. That house, especially considering the standard that Mura Senso constructed, it cannot. It cannot. So guys, let's go to the net worth. I'm looking for it. Just give me some time. Mura Senso, so you've received 10 million and you have nothing to show for it because I think with 10 million at least you should be done with the construction together with furnishing. Together with furnishing.
Wow, this is going to look beautiful.
We are doing the best standard. This house at the end of the day in Kenyan shilling will be like value 8 million to 9 million to 10.
So Mura Senso, I don't understand you. Is it the value together with the markup? Maybe because you did the construction, the person should pay with your labor and everything. I'd assume you mean the value maybe after some time, which is still a lot, honestly. But of course, for Mura to mention that figure, it means that is what he has collected around there. Because Mura does not keep count of how much people have donated. Not only that, but I think the donors are also are also making it hard for Mura to keep count of what is coming in because some people show up like Rocio with 87, 60,000. Nasto shows up with this amount. Davyjnr shows in cash. So of course, you don't expect Mura to know how much, but I think 300,000 USD. Ellis Queen, that is a lot because that's around 40 million Kenyan shillings. That is too much. Probably you meant 30,000. Yeah, probably you meant 30,000 USD, but not 300 USD. That is too much. Junior. Ellis Queen, maybe you want to clarify that comment. Yeah, you meant 30,000 because that will come to around 4.5 million. But for him to be like 9 million, 10 million, hey, Mura, you're swindling. Mura Senso, that is a lot. October is you said that any person, okay, this one, thank you. I think you said that any person who has done any building can easily estimate the price, especially in Kenya. Mura thinks subscribers are slow. By then, I wish I had, guys. Okay, Precious Life, thank you for tuning in. You said that the house is worth around 5 million, but then that is sensible. It makes sense. Thank you for that comment. And of course, October is here. I'm very sure that there are people that can just look at it and give a figure. I think at this point, Mura thinks that the people watching him, I don't know how true that is, if that is who they are, but Mura, according to how he treats them, talks to them, manages their finances, it's giving, you cannot question me because you barely know what's going on. Okay, you meant 30, which is approximately the figure that people are giving, around 4.5 million to 5 million. But Mura is like 10 million strong. In South Africa, for 300k USD, you will be in an elite area, probably the escarpments of Cape Town. Yeah, by the 300 USD is crazy, crazy, crazy money. But Elise just clarified that she meant 30,000 USD. Sharp terms. Guys, I hope you've liked because we are coming to an end. Let's continue with these mediocre. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Any Kenyan, leave me alone. Please don't come for me. I'm tired. Oh, yeah. By the cost of living properties in SA, I heard that it's way more than Kenyan. But then Kenya is very cheap, I'd say. Especially if you're building in maybe Nyabohanse or your villages, it's cheap compared to any other place, I'd assume. Okay. Monique, thank you so much for tuning in. You say that that house will cost nothing in the US, but then they'll not even be given the certificate of occupation. Yeah, because it's not a joke there. You don't bribe people to give you the clearance certificate, giving you the right to stay there. Very substandard. The building department will never allow that. Thank you, Monique, my moderator, for joining.
Yes, because we are doing really a chilling will be like value 8 million to 9 million to 10. Yes, because we are doing really a clean, nice job.
Mura, there is nothing clean about that house. Nothing clean. Huh? Because a lot of people have been asking Deemwango, why is Marwa rushing the construction of Brian's home while yours seems to take, the standard procedure? You wait it to dry up, you water it. But then people were not watering that construction. Guys, did you notice that? People are not watering Brian's construction. I'm not a mason engineer or something, but that is a standard procedure in Kenya. After doing the flooring, we have to pour water right there. We have to create a swimming pool there, according to what I've seen and witnessed, guys. But for Mura, there was no watering. I think it's to make it compact. Don't come for me. I'm doing some guesswork.
This house in America is more than 1 million.
Americans in the building, 1 million. How true is Rosio's claim? In Rosio's knowledge, according to Rosio, in America, that will cost 1 million USD. These people, they're trying as much as possible to make people believe that they did not steal Brian's money because that house is super, super expensive. 1 million USD is around 126 million Kenyan shillings. Rocio, you're using something new. Stop it.
1 million US.
More. Because it's
And
very
yeah,
big.
look how hard the house is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
strong.
yeah.
We build strong.
Yeah, like you can see metals all of it.
We build strong.
Yeah. But the ceiling will be so nice.
Rocio, you're just an accomplice to Mura's coming activities. And of course, you'll come out here and say anything, anything for people to believe that you did not misappropriate brands, funds together with the grandma. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. What are you saying? Yeah, Rocio is like, according to her, 1 million, even more than that. Elise Queen, you said Rocio should keep herself busy. Rocio, how did you know? Equate subscribers, intellect with the label. Thank you for that comment. That is what I was talking about yesterday. Like the way Mura Senso will come out here and tell people that, guess what? I took some money, some donations, and used it for my personal needs. And the donors are not questioning, the subscribers are not questioning. They're really they're really insulting their subscribers' intelligence. If at all they are, because what is that? Thank you, John P, for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. But then people were questioning why there are no pillars. Because of course, when you're constructing a house, I think every corner, and of course some along the edges, you'll see some pillars. That house, guys. But of course, I asked someone, and they were like, probably it's because they did some what is it? What is it called? I've forgotten. But you saw that thing that they did between the roof and the ground. But I'm still like, that is not strong enough. But according to Rocio, you part with 126 million Kenyan shillings. Very delusional woman right there. It was never watered. I think Mura was like, it's a rainy season. It's not a laughing matter. He paid next to nothing for labor and still nothing. He never used any metal. If at all he did, then maybe a quarter of what is required for that construction. Corinne, true labor still, Marwa didn't pay for nothing of that. Because of course he was looking for some shortcuts here and there so that the cut will be a lot. We'll buy maybe the third Mercedes. Who knows? Who knows? And Madam P is out here saying that people should be taught how to make organic manure. And Mura is like, I I challenge you to teach people tomorrow. What does Rocio know? Apart from chat GPT, what else does she know? And you're a joker. Guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Unless you have a question, a suggestion, a critique, comment, or something. But it was a pleasure having you out here, guys. Without you tuning in, hey, I'll be embarrassed. Can you imagine coming out here on a live stream? And people are not chatting in the live chat section. I really appreciate you guys so much. So much. My 4-bedroom, 2-story, 2,000 square feet building was 300 USD, 300,000 USD. 15 years, October is Yorabola. 300 USD, 15 years ago. Wow. I'm so happy for you. She has no clue of US market. It also depends on where or which state you are in. Vampire should go to sleep. Rosio. October I said that you should go and sleep. You have nothing to tell us. Don't sleep with your likes, guys. Thank you so much, Island Girl, for reminding us that Mura is planning to buy. Oh, yeah, by the way, he has been saying that for the longest time. Thank you so much for that. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was it. If you've not subscribed, just check it out there to confirm. But most importantly, don't leave with your likes. I really appreciate. And come to the comment section. You can still come to the comment section. Maybe drop an emoji right there to support. It means a lot right there. But most importantly, just like before you leave. The champ is here. We are winding up, but thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That was it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye. Stay safe. Bye.